Yes, ma'am, it is. I'm doing okay, just trying to figure out what's going on.
My apologies if you were trying to call my phone number. I have been moved to a different like a different level of our building, and they haven't brought my telephone up into my new office.
Okay, and just to be clear, I'm speaking with Miss Hernandez Garcia from the privacy office at Wade Park, correct?
Yes, my apologies. Yes, my name is Gabriela Hernandez, and I am the VA Medical Center privacy officer, and I will be taking care of whatever is required.
Okay, for your knowledge and information, because I've been informed it's my best bet to do this, I am live streaming this. It is going to be this phone call will be gone over to YouTube as well as my Facebook account to show people that I've been dealing with this, and you and I spoke back around September. And the computer, according to Ashley, the patient rep out of the Lorraine Clinic, she says that it claims there's a resolution to my audit and everything. I've never received any information on the audit. I've never been contacted by, in fact, that's the only time I ever spoke to you other than when I left the message, which I did live streaming over Facebook. So it's well documented. I have lots of views on that one because I had to call the OIG and everything else. I need to find out what's going on because I'm now being told that the audit was done and that a resolution was made, and I'm under, I have no information telling me what's been happened, what they found. I never got any kind of information on the audit, who's been in my, obviously someone's been in my records if they're not willing to tell me. And even you told me when we spoke over the phone originally back in September or so, you told me that every person has the legal right to ask for an audit on their medical records at any time. Why am I being refused? What's going on that they're hiding? Because obviously if Miss Ashley from the patient rep in Lorraine is telling me that the computer says there's a resolution, how come I can't find out what that resolution was?
Okay, sir, just to let you know, due to you being recording this, I am not authorized to say anything that pertains to your social security number or any type of audit. I will say that it was conducted. I can meet with you and we can go face to face on that, but since you are recording this and programming it on a live stream, I am not authorized to say anything pertaining your case.
Well, that would be true unless I sign a release of information. And by law, because I'm doing this verbally over the phone with you, and because it is being recorded, just like this call should be being recorded on your end as well. I would hope that the VA... Go ahead.
The release of information that you authorize us is just to go in your medical records, but not to speak about it. I don't have I haven't seen you personally, so I don't know, I can't say that you are the person that's telling me who you are over the phone.
You hear this, YouTube and Facebook people? I am here live calling for an audit report. And while I understand her position, my problem isn't with Miss Hernandez Garcia. She hasn't done anything wrong. I'm sure she's just doing what she was told to do by higher ups. But the fact is, I wouldn't be calling and doing this. She can actually type my name into Facebook right now because my regular Facebook's an open page. So she can see that I record these things and that it involves a lawsuit because I've been stalked by Miss Ashley Adamides of the Chapter 31 Vocational Rehabilitation and Education. I have become aware that someone has been accessing my medical records without proper authority. And we spoke all the way back in September, people. And now I'm being told that she can't, which I understand. Generally, they cannot speak about a private citizen's records or anything without the proper release of information. So I understand where she's coming from that. But when it goes on my Facebook page, the attorneys in the ACLU are going to be like, yeah, that's pretty obvious. It's him. You know, why am I being refused information and stuff? I should have a right. What I'll ask you to do, instead of speaking about it right now since I'm recording, can you send me a document stating what the resolution was?
I can, sir. I could get your email address, and then since you're I can give you a copy again of anything that got resolved. I can go over all your records, and I can ensure that whatever investigation you requested for us, if it was completed or not. As a privacy officer, you are I am allowed to tell you that you are authorized to do a FOIA request, which authorizes you to ask for all of your documents, anybody that's been in your records, or anything regarding your care at the VA hospital. I do apologize if you have been going around circles with this situation or case. I don't want to prolong the process. So if you and I, is it possible if you want, I can meet with you and we can go over your documents, or I can email them to you as well.
We'll have to set up an appointment where I can meet with you probably around the first of the month when I get paid, because I live a good distance from Wade Park and I'm out of work right now due to I do seasonal work. But I would definitely like to set something up. And what I want you on, everybody on Facebook right now and YouTube that sees this when I post it as soon as I get off this phone call, it doesn't make sense that I'm being told now that I have to actually file a real FOIA request, a Freedom of Information request, over something that I legally have the right to ask for an audit on my medical records without that. A FOIA request is not necessary or needed by law under the Constitution or the rights of a patient at any medical facility to have to file a specific FOIA request to have an audit requested on their medical records. And I'm trying to...
Your audit should, if she said it was, sorry, let me rephrase myself. I can go and see when your audit was conducted and send you a copy of your audit. If you already have asked for it, it should have been completed, and it should have been sent to you to your record of address.
Yeah, which it...
If you haven't received it, then I am more than gladly to go in there, redo your audit, and then send you the information that is within your rights.
Okay, that's perfect. Because I'm not going to get on you about saying you can't talk about the actual specifics over the phone like this because you don't know who it is, and I'll accept that because I don't want to put you in any kind of legal pinch or anything. You haven't been a problem with me, and both this time and the first time we spoke has been very pleasant. You've been understandable with everything you've told me needs to be done. You made it very clear that it's well within my rights to ask for an audit at any time. So yes, I do need you to immediately send me a copy of what they say the resolution was and when they contacted me and gave me this information. Because again, the problem is if there's a resolution, why wasn't I ever informed?
I'll go ahead and take care of that and conduct the research, and then if anything, like I said, if it was already completed, if it was mailed to you already, I should be able to see when it was sent to you or what address it was sent to you, and we could go over it. But like I said, since you are recording and live streaming this conversation, I'm not allowed to tell you or even ask you for any personal information.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't give my social. Usually it's the last four anyways. So, but yeah, I wouldn't do that anyways. I mean, I don't want my own friends having my social either. My birth date, that's a different, who cares? My birthday is listed on my Facebook page. So, but yeah, I understand your predicament there, and I'm not upset about that. Like I said, I don't think you're trying to give me any kind of runaround. They are legitimate claims, what you're saying about not being able to specifically discuss it, because you don't know who you're talking to on the phone. So I understand you got to cover yourself legally, and I'm not upset about that. The specific problem, and I'm going to make this clear to everybody on Facebook and YouTube right now, the problem isn't Miss Hernandez Garcia. The problem is that now I'm being confirmed not only through Ashley from the patient rep over at the Lorraine Clinic, but even Miss Garcia, Hernandez Garcia, is saying that it says there was a resolution. And the problem is why wasn't I contacted over this resolution? Why wasn't I informed? Why wasn't I given the audit on my medical? I have the right to actually see the audit to see who's been in there. It's going to give me a list of names of everybody who's been into my medical records, whether they're a part of my treatment team or not. And they're saying that audit's been done, but I've been given no information. So I have to wonder whether Special Agent in Charge, Gavin McLaren, And Special Agent Douglas Metzler from the OIG has somehow gotten involved and intervened and kept me from being given the information I'm legally allowed to request. Right now, I think this is a problem that's going up above the medical people at the medical facility, and I believe that the OIG, the Office of Inspector General, Special Agent Douglas Metzler, and Special Agent in charge Gavin McLaren, I believe that one of them may be responsible for this, or maybe someone above their head, but they don't have the authority at the OIG to stop me from requesting an audit and receiving that audit. So what's going on? And I look forward to getting everything from you, Mrs. Hernandez Garcia. You have been wonderful. I don't have any complaints.
I do apologize on behalf of the VA hospital if you've been, like I said, if you have been going around about this. I will go ahead and start your process, and then I can send it to the HIPAA record that you have. And like I said, if you would like to meet, I'm more than welcome to just give me a call, and we can go over any situations that you have within your records.
Yeah, that would be great. Like I said, that'll probably be around the first of the month when my funds are a little bit more refreshed. Like, I'm a single father and I have custody of a 13-year-old girl. It gets expensive. So right now I have to budget my money through the winter because, again, I do seasonal work, and in the winter I get laid off because you can't landscape in Ohio in the winter. But I do appreciate your time. The other thing, there was another issue which I wanted to bring up. You and I spoke about a nurse, Hope Kavilla Litvin, and why she contacted me over Facebook on a Facebook page that is only there. It involves the LGBT stuff, and she contacted me. I took screenshots of her request.